For centuries, it has watched us. A colossal storm larger than Earth itself, swirling endlessly in Jupiter's atmosphere. A crimson vortex that has become one of the most iconic sights in the solar system. The Great Red Spot. It has raged for at least 350 years, perhaps longer. A storm of unimaginable scale, powered by Jupiter's chaotic atmosphere, twisting in perpetual motion beneath a sea of clouds and lightning. But something is happening. Something strange and quiet, and perhaps inevitable. The Great Red Spot is shrinking. What was once a vast planetary tempest, wide enough to swallow 3 Earths, has been slowly contracting. Each year, it grows smaller, rounder, tighter, its color changing, its power shifting. For the first time in history, scientists are asking a question few ever thought possible. Is Jupiter's Great Red Spot dying? Jupiter is a world without a surface, a colossal ball of gas and liquid, wrapped in cloud belts that stretch for thousands of kilometers. Its atmosphere is a masterpiece of turbulence, bands of ammonia and methane swirling at hundreds of kilometers per hour, driven by powerful jet streams moving in opposite directions. Somewhere within this chaos, centuries ago, a storm was born. When astronomers first trained telescopes on Jupiter in the 1600s, they saw something astonishing: a massive, oval-shaped feature drifting across the planet's southern hemisphere. It wasn't a shadow, nor a moon, nor a trick of the light. It was an enormous storm, spinning counterclockwise, persisting night after night, year after year. They called it the Great Red Spot. Over the centuries, it became a symbol of cosmic endurance, a storm that refused to die, while hurricanes and tempests on Earth faded in days. It was nature's monument to perpetual motion, an atmospheric engine the size of a planet. And yet, nothing lasts forever. By all accounts, the Great Red Spot shouldn't still exist. On Earth, storms are fueled by heat and water vapor from the oceans. They rise, rotate, and then dissipate as they lose energy to the air around them. But Jupiter has no land, no ocean, no solid surface to tear a storm apart. Here, energy comes from within. Deep beneath the clouds, Jupiter radiates more heat than it receives from the sun, a churning furnace that drives violent convection currents upward. In this deep and alien atmosphere, storms feed on storms. The Great Red Spot became the king among them, a stable high-pressure system that has survived for centuries, locked between 2 powerful jet streams that circle the planet in opposite directions. It's not a hurricane in the way we know hurricanes. It's an anticyclone, a tower of wind spinning at over 400 kilometers per hour, stretching hundreds of kilometers deep, shaped by Jupiter's intense rotation. For generations, it seemed immortal. But nothing in nature, not even a storm on Jupiter, can truly last forever. In the late 1800s, astronomers began to notice something curious. Old sketches and photographs showed a Great Red Spot far larger than the one we see today. It once spanned nearly 40,000 kilometers across, enough to engulf 3 Earths side by side. By the 1970s, during the Voyager missions, it had already shrunk to about 2 Earths wide. Today, measurements from the Hubble Space Telescope and the Juno spacecraft reveal that it's just over 16,000 kilometers across, barely large enough to cover our planet once. Its shape has changed too. The great oval is becoming more circular, its once sprawling edges curling inward. Its color has deepened from pale orange to a rich, blood-red hue, and the winds within it, though still fierce, have shifted, tightening like a coiled spring. What's happening to Jupiter's greatest storm? Why is it shrinking, and what does that mean for its future? The truth is complex, a dance of fluid dynamics, chemistry, and chaos. The Great Red Spot isn't a single, isolated storm. It's part of Jupiter's living atmosphere, a system constantly shifting and feeding on itself. Every gust of wind, every wave of turbulence in the neighboring jet streams influences its shape. Scientists believe that smaller storms, forming and dying around the red spot, may be stealing its energy, chipping away at its vast outer edges. These smaller vortices, when they collide with the Great Red Spot, can inject energy or strip it away, depending on their direction and size. And over the past few decades, the collisions have been taking a toll. Each encounter has sheared off parts of the storm, pulling pieces of it into Jupiter's surrounding cloud belts. What remains is a smaller, tighter vortex, more compact, but possibly more intense at its core. At the same time, Jupiter's upper atmosphere is changing. Winds are shifting. Chemical reactions, driven by sunlight and lightning, are altering the colors and patterns of the clouds. The deep red hue may be a result of new compounds forming in the atmosphere as the storm churns through different altitudes. In a sense, the Great Red Spot isn't just dying, it's evolving. We know more about this storm now than at any point in history, thanks to a fleet of spacecraft and telescopes that have studied Jupiter for decades. Voyager gave us our first close-up glimpses, swirling clouds and towering ridges of gas. Then came Galileo, the first orbiter of Jupiter, which revealed the storm's depth and structure. And now, Juno, launched in 2011, flies closer to Jupiter than any spacecraft ever has, plunging through its magnetic fields and scanning the Great Red Spot with radar, infrared, and microwave instruments. Juno's discoveries are astonishing. The Great Red Spot extends deep into Jupiter's atmosphere, perhaps 300 to 500 kilometers below the visible clouds. It's not a surface storm, but a colossal column of swirling gas that may reach down into the planet's internal heat zones. Its winds are tightening, not weakening, suggesting that while the storm is shrinking in size, it might be growing in strength. It's like watching a spinning top slow and wobble, but with every turn, its core grows denser, more concentrated, more determined to endure. So, what lies ahead for Jupiter's most famous storm? Some scientists believe the Great Red Spot will eventually fade away, dissolving into the surrounding jet streams as energy dissipates and new storms rise to take its place. Others think it will stabilize, reaching a new equilibrium as a smaller, more compact vortex. Jupiter's atmosphere is too vast, too dynamic, to allow certainty. It may take decades or centuries for the Great Red Spot to vanish completely. And even if it does, new storms may rise in its wake, their spirals forming in the same band of turbulence where this great tempest once ruled. In a way, that's the true nature of Jupiter, eternal motion. Even as one storm fades, another begins. The planet's surface, if it can be called that, is never still. The Great Red Spot may not live forever, but its legacy will, as a symbol of power, endurance, and the breathtaking chaos of the gas giants. The Great Red Spot is more than just a storm. It's a mirror of the universe's constant state of change. For centuries, it stood as a symbol of permanence, a feature that defied time itself. Now, as it contracts and transforms, it reminds us that even the most enduring things in nature are transient. The forces that created it, gravity, rotation, heat, and chaos, are still at work, shaping the planet moment by moment. And though the storm may shrink, Jupiter remains alive with motion. Its atmosphere continues to paint itself anew every day, as it has for billions of years. Perhaps, in the future, astronomers will look back on the era of the Great Red Spot as a chapter in Jupiter's long, restless story, one storm among thousands, one era among many. Even if the eye of the giant fades, the planet itself will continue to dance. When we look at Jupiter through a telescope tonight, we're seeing something ancient, a storm that's been raging since before our great-grandparents were born. Its winds still howl, its clouds still twist in deep reds and whites. But beneath that beauty lies change, slow, graceful, inevitable. The Great Red Spot is teaching us something profound about nature, that even the mighty must yield to time, that endurance is never the same as immortality.